All right, so again, I'm going to see if doing some shorter videos gets me to address some things. I've got an incredible Q&A backlog, so maybe I can get through some of them this way. And yes, I need more light in my office. So the question today, and my answer won't do them any good because this is from earlier in the year, was, hi Lyle, currently reading the Women's Book Volume 1 and Rapid Fat Loss Handbook. I'm on day 7 of PSMF. It's just a Rapid Fat Loss Handbook. Category 2, 14% body fat, which isn't right. 14% would be Category 1. Protocol recommends full diet break every 2 to 6 weeks. Yes, I did week 1 wrong using Category 1. Actually, no, I would like to do full 3 weeks on diet. Dilemma. I have breast revision February 12th and I'm required to stop fish oil 10 days prior. I plan to stop at February 2nd. Can I continue doing 1 more week doing PSMF? And as I read this, I think I may be misunderstanding the question, but let me address a couple things. One is only tangentially related, but the question comes up a lot, which is, I got injured. I just got done with the surgery or the recovery. Can I diet in general or use rapid fat loss in specific to get the fat off? The answer is yes, you can, but no, you shouldn't. When you're recovering from an injury, the body, not only is metabolism elevated, like 10 to 20% after surgery, and it can be like 50% after burn injury and severe stuff. You need optimal hormonal status for healing, optimal nutrient intakes. Dieting is not the right thing to do. You will impair your healing. And some of this, if you're laying down bone or whatever, tear muscle, some of that may be permanent. If you don't heal properly, it may never be correct. Whereas you can take the fat off later. So wait. Get healed first, then diet. And this is all discussed in my little optimal nutrition for injury recovery that I wrote after I broke my leg. And I did exactly that. And I hated it. Couldn't train. Was watching myself just gain body fat, but didn't care. Short-term body fat gain was not relevant to getting healed to the best of my ability. So this question has to do with a couple things. One is the length of the diet, and one is kind of going into the surgery. Now, there is evidence that for people carrying excess body fat, that losing some fat before surgery can improve the potential outcome being good. And I'm trying to phrase that very carefully because I don't want anybody to accuse me of shaming. This is just pure physiology. It is safer to go onto the table if you're carrying excess body fat, having lost some. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If you only got a couple, 3 weeks, doing an extreme diet may be the best way to do that. This question has, again, a couple things. One of them is, the impression I get is they're asking, can they do an extra week on the diet than they're supposed to? And the answer is, generally I'm very adamant about do what's in the book. If it says do 2 weeks on Category 1, don't push it. Because people do that and they get themselves, and they go, oh, well, 3 weeks is fine and 4 weeks is fine. They get themselves into trouble, and I get nasty emails about how my diet sucks and it's because they didn't listen. They do the same thing with doing too much training on rapid fat loss because they don't listen to what I told them to do, and then they blame me. So having learned that over 20 some odd years, I tend to I don't give options, because when you give options, people choose the wrong one. This is a different situation, right? This is a situation where they have a forced break. And there's other ones, right? People have a vacation or whatever, and they're going to the beach and going on a cruise or a special event, and they're not going to do that thing where they go, well, I did 3 weeks, I'll do 4 weeks, and I'll do 5 weeks, and then I get the nasty emails. When you've got a forced break like this coming up, it's okay to just push that extra week of the diet. It won't kill you. It won't be as efficient, but you don't want to start the diet break like a week early when you've got a forced one, right? So in this specific situation where the diet break is going to be forced, it's okay to do that extra week. But I wouldn't do more than one past the durations. So if you're Category 1 and I say only do 2 weeks, don't do 3, 4, 5. Take a break now and then diet the next 2 weeks, right? If you've got a surgery or whatever, don't go, well, 3 is fine, so 4 is okay. Just schedule it out. The other thing they might be asking is, and I'm not 100% sure, right? You are supposed to stop fish oils before surgery. It's a blood thinner. You can bleed out. They told me the same thing for my leg surgery. I can't tell if they're saying they're going to die till February 2nd and that's the extra week, or they want to go a week past that. I'm guessing it's the former, and the answer is this is fine. They stop their diet on February 2nd, eat at maintenance for 10 days, go off fish oils. They'll be good for the surgery. I don't know what breast revision surgery is. I don't know if that's an implant or something else. Implants, you're going to be recovering for weeks anyway. So this is just one of those situations where with a forced extended break, the extra week of dieting is not going to be a problem. If the forced break wasn't there, I'd say no. So if this is whatever takes them to week 3 or week 7 of dieting, and I'm not really clear on the question, but no matter. Hopefully you get the point. A, don't diet after you're recovering from surgery or an injury. B, if you have a forced break of several weeks coming out of an extreme diet, you can do the extra week, but only if you've got the forced break. And if not, do the diet breaks when I say to do the diet breaks. Like, subscribe, call me an ass in the comments. I don't know. I'm still not very good at this. I'll keep trying. Links in the description to whatever I'm linking to. And like I said, I might put an article on the website. But if not, see you next time. I don't know.